The midterm elections are just 5 weeks away. And here with a look at some key races is Desi Lydic.
Thanks, Trevor. When it comes to the midterms, it's easy to focus on all the talented, diverse, qualified candidates running. But tonight, I want to mix things up and talk about the bad boys of 2018. Let's start in California's 50th district with five-term Republican Congressman Duncan Hunter, who, fun fact, was the second congressman to endorse Donald Trump for president. Now, Hunter made his bad boy name in 2016 when he, no joke, vaped in Congress. But as it turns out, being Congress's first ever convicted vapist is just the tip of his rap sheet.
California Congressman Duncan Hunter and his wife pleaded not guilty today to charges they used $250,000 in campaign funds for personal expenses.
Grabbing campaign money for things like a $14,000 vacation to Italy, golf outings. The congressman even paid airfare for a pet rabbit.
You heard that right. Plane tickets for a rabbit, which, let's be honest, is clearly something only a guy who's killed a rabbit by FedExing it would do. But stealing over $250,000 in campaign money would be a serious crime. So if you're Duncan Hunter, what do? That's right, you blame your wife.
Gave her power of attorney, and she handled my finances throughout my entire military career, and that continued on when I got into Congress, because I'm gone 5 days a week, I'm home for 2. So, and she was also the campaign manager. So, whatever she did on that'll be looked at too, I'm sure.
It's true what they say. Behind every great man is a woman covered in bus tread marks. Anyway, polls have Hunter winning by 8 points. And believe it or not, Duncan Hunter is only one of 2 congressmen indicted this year. The other, fellow Republican Chris Collins, who, fun fact, was the first congressman to endorse Donald Trump for president.
Republican Congressman Chris Collins refusing to drop out of his race after being indicted for insider trading.
He allegedly tipped his son to dump stock in an Australian drug company that he sat on the board of.
Video uncovered by CBS News appears to show Collins on his phone at the moment prosecutors say he gave inside information to his son.
Wow. Caught on camera allegedly insider trading. This is why we need cameras everywhere. Yet Dave & Buster's has a serious problem with me setting up toilet cameras. So sexist. Now, this could affect Collins' chances, but don't forget, he represents the 27th District of New York, which is home to the Buffalo Bills Stadium. So his constituents are these guys. Yeah, they're good with it. So 2 GOP incumbents, 2 very bad boys. But for my money, the baddest boy of the 2018 midterms is the Democrat running in Georgia's deep red 14th congressional district. Meet Democratic nominee Steve Foster. He checks all the bad boy boxes. Investigated for allegedly stealing military boats and associated with cocaine trafficking? Check and check. Stripped of his medical license? Check. Ran a nudist colony? Eggplant check. And on top of all that, he's currently campaigning from a jail cell.
Democrat Steve Foster of Dalton could still be in jail come Election Day. Foster says he has no intention to quit the race after a judge sentenced him to 6 months in jail for drunk driving.
In newly released dash cam video of his arrest, you can hear Foster telling officers he prayed that God would curse the county.
I hate this county. I prayed to God that he'd curse it.
Holy shit, this guy still thinks he can win. I've never been to Steve Foster's nudist colony, but I can tell you right now, he's got massive balls. Back to you, Trevor.